Guys, girls, what's going on? It's Rob today. No game playing. Just small topic. How close or how far are sports sims from actually played or actual played games? Um, I'd like to know your input. Um, this is me speaking just for me. Um, I don't think. Um, just like human nature in real life, a card does not have a heartbeat. A card does not have heart, stamina, and will, and it doesn't know the conditions outside, indoors. Can't stump its toe, any of that. So, having said all that, um, some games I still feel are closer to the real life statistics to where it works out to where over the long haul, you're like, wow, wow, it's eerie similar. But then again, uh, let's take, for instance, my 2018 Boston Red Sox. I've played 105 games right now. We're 4 games behind what the 2018 team did. Mookie Betts is about batting almost the same as what he batted last year, maybe 2, 3 points less, on track for a few more home runs. Now, if I did it again, do I think I would be where I'm at right now? Probably not. I would probably either be back 5 games or ahead a game or two. That team is stacked enough that you're going to win more than you lose. Then you take the managing aspect of things in. You've got people that go by the letter of the law. And when I say that, let's just say, for instance, Chris Sale goes 8 innings in an actual game, okay? And then Brandon Workman comes in for the ninth. You've got some people that are only going to let those 2 guys pitch in a simulated game. I'm of the thinking that each individual game played is a game played. These people on the roster, yeah, but it's like, all right, let's say, for instance, that same, like I say, Sale went 8 innings, and then Brandon Workman finished the ninth inning, 4-hit shutout. Let's say, what do you do if they're getting the Red Sox are getting their ears pounded off and they're losing 7-0 in the second inning? Are you going to put Workman in there and let him pitch 7 innings? No. You got to play out the games according to the way they come to you. And don't get me wrong. You do not use Chris Sale as a reliever every game and let him pitch 10 batters. You don't put Craig Kimbrell in the 6th inning and let him pitch 4 innings. No, don't do that. Use hi. My wife. You don't go out of you don't go from one extreme to the other. So what I'm saying is, don't. And this is just me. It's just me saying it. I'm not gonna work a bullpen to death. Have 9 relievers come in and go. Switch up, switch up, switch up. Do the La Russa is what a lot of people say. Lefty, righty, every night to where you don't have any bullpen left. But then again, you don't want to leave an ace in there that's getting his ears pounded, because there are injuries in some of these games, and it is in the game that I play. So I want some feedback. If you will tell me what you guys think. A replay, quote, a quote unquote replay of a World Series, replay of a season. I always start with the starting lineup that day produced. But if my team gets behind, or the other team, let's say the other team that I'm playing is getting behind 8-0, I'm starting to look for bench players that maybe can get the 3-run shot, the 2-run shot, the grand slam, whatever, to try to help make a game look better, to get it closer. That's what I try to do. Now I don't try to weaken the pitching on one side just to make it better, but I at least try to pinch hit, do things like that. A lot of times in American League, it doesn't matter a lot anyway. You get the best 9 they got and let them roll out inning after inning. But National League, if you're playing in a National League park, you got to do some managing, and I try to do that as best I can. Try to help both teams to where at the end of the game, it may be a close game where you want to watch, and it leaves a little, a little, drama to it. That's what I like. So I hope my replays are something that you guys like. Yeah, chime in on it. Let me know what you think a replay should be, whether it's just the players that played or, play each game like it's the last game. Personally, I like to stay close to the vest and like to play not too many more players than the regular day. But if a team is getting whipped, I mean, just totally whipped, 8, 9, nothing, I clean the benches out. A lot of times I'll clean the benches out and be like, okay, well, these guys aren't going to get hurt. And, I'll put some pitcher in there that hadn't seen the light of day in a month and put him out there for 3 or 4 innings. That's just me, So, yeah, definitely give me your input. I'd like to know how you feel about it. A replay. How should a replay be done? Is a replay of a season, replay of a series, how close to actual do you feel it is? I feel personally that the stats over a long haul have a chance to come out. But a short series, let's say a 7-game series, let's say, I don't know, like last year, Red Sox win the series in 4 or 5 games. I think very easily, if you played the 2018 World Series, the Dodgers could sweep the Red Sox. Anytime you're talking short series, all it takes is one hit here, a hit here and hit there, 3 or 4 hits, and the series is over. But over the long haul, I think it starts to even out a little bit. And I think that's when you start seeing statistics make a difference. You're not always rolling, oh, man, that's a suck roll. Oh, man, that's a sucky roll. Oh, man, that's a sucky roll. That's what dice now. A lot of people like FACs or fast action cards. I'm not a big fan of them due to the fact let's say you got with 10-10, two dice 10, you got 100 different numbers you can have, 00 all the way to 99. Fast action cards, let's say you play number 7, okay, number 7's right there for whatever reason, chances are it's not another number 7 in that deck. That's why I'm not a huge fan of fast action cards. I could roll that 7 3 times in a row. It could happen. And that's why I like the dice better. I like dice-driven games a little better. Fast action cards come in handy a lot of times if you're somewhere where you need to be quiet, waiting rooms or something like that, which is understandable. But if you're on a carpeted floor, you can still find yourself a corner somewhere, take a little small space, do what you want to do there. It's all according to what your surroundings and what you've got going on. But yeah, let me know how you feel about it. A replayed season, a replayed series, a replay of anything. in sports sims. Is it, how close to real is it? Okay. You can give me percentages, or you can just say, well, how you feel about a short series and a long series. And 162 games on a baseball season, you're going to have ups and downs. Red Sox won 108 last year. They still, they had their downs. They had their downs. They lost 4 or 5 one time. Now, not many downs at all, but 4 out of 5 one time in a year is not bad. But that's still not, you don't want that to happen to you anytime. So, yeah, I want your feedback. I'd like your input on that because, a lot of people in the YouTube community and in our community of sports gaming, sports board gaming, not sports gaming so much, sports board gaming and also computer gaming. We all do things different, and I'm just wondering how you feel about it. And if you are not a simulator, if you don't play games, still give your input. Let us know how you feel about it. Let me know how you feel about it, and I'll definitely get it out to the community. And I'll tell them straight up, this person likes this, this person likes this, this person likes this. You got to be kind of thick-skinned anyway when you do this, because you're never ever gonna please the whole community. Never will. It never will. You open a board game up, show it to 100 people. You're not going to have 100 people say, "Wow." You have a lot of people say maybe "Wow," but you're still going to have the ever pessimist, and a couple of people that are just like, you know what, not trying to mean any problems there, but it's not my game. It's just not my game. And hey, more power to them. I don't hate on anybody for not liking something. I don't try to force anything down anybody's throat. I hope you guys enjoy what I do, but I just started thinking about replays and what you guys thought about it. I just wondered, um, yeah, leave a message down in in the comments section. Tell me what you think. How near to real is it? I don't know. Maybe and give an explanation why if you want to, or just say, yeah, I think it's garbage, or I think it's real close. Okay, so thanks until I see you again. Tip of the hat to you. God bless you, folks. Have a safe and happy Memorial Day weekend. Don't drink and drive. Don't text and drive. Until I see you again. May not see you again until Sunday. Yeah, who knows? I may sneak back in here one more time. Uh, Stay inside if it's hot, because it's like 92 here right now. So stay inside, hydrate. Have a great weekend. Be safe, folks. Bye bye.